Here with the Invisible Fence Brand of Delmarva, and this is our third video vlog of the week. I'd like for anybody that has any questions about dog training or pet containment or behaviors in and outside the house to send in their questions and use the hashtag Delmarva Solutions. If you have any pictures of your dog, we would love to see them on Instagram as well. So today I'm going to talk about designing your invisible fence. Designing your invisible fence, especially invisible fence brand, comes down to using three different types of pet containment solutions. You have your 800 series, your Boundary Plus, your GPS 2.0. We'll start with the GPS 2.0 because it's not very often that I use the GPS 2.0 right now because it doesn't work less than 3 acres. A lot of my clients have a 1/4 acre or more lot, or smaller. With that being said, a lot of people that have had an invisible fence before are familiar with our 800 series. And then you also have your new Boundary Plus system. A lot of considerations to take in is, do I want the dog in and out of the garage? Do I want them in the driveway? Do I want them in a flower bed? Do I want them in a garden? Do I want them in the pool? There's a lot of considerations and a lot of things that dogs can get into that I tell clients to think about before we go ahead and install the fence. Obviously, when we want to keep them out of the road. Obviously, when we want to keep them out of the woods. We want to keep them off the neighbor's property. So most of the time we run along the property line. We can put it on the inside of fences so they won't be able to jump over or dig underneath. We can go which way with this wire. The wire does not have to make straight lines. A lot of times we can cross underneath driveways or go across the top of them. Usually we mount our transmitter in the garage itself. All I need is a 110 outlet. But the other thing that a lot of people don't think about is doing a loop in the back and a loop in the front, where we can cut off the dog or cat on the side yard so they can't just go from front to back on their own. A lot of people like to be able to see their pet, so we can do what's called a figure 8 and loop it off just so they can get in the back and just so they can get in the front. A lot of times people just want them in the backyard, which is okay as well. So we try to do a complete loop all the way around the yard. That way if the dog goes running out the garage door or the front door by accident, they're still going to be contained within the Invisible Fence brand. So there's dogs that are not allowed in the pool, or there's dogs that like to chew on the mulch. So we got outdoor solutions to take care of that as well. But get creative when designing your invisible fence brand with your dealer. And when I get out there, I throw a lot of options at people so they don't even think about. So